Hello. In this video, I will be demonstrating how to find and utilize each of the proofing tools available in Microsoft Word. Inside the document, you can see multiple words with red lines underneath them, which are spelling errors, as well as words with green lines beneath them, which are grammatical errors. These errors, along with use of the dictionary, thesaurus, translator, and word count, are two of the main issues that the proofing tools in Word are commonly used for. Now, to locate the proofing tools, you will go across the tabs across the screen of Microsoft Word and click on the Review tab. Directly below the tab to the far left of the screen, you will see the proofing group containing 4 separate icons: spelling and grammar, research, thesaurus, and word count. Now we will start with the spelling and grammar button. If you click the icon, a small box will appear in the center of your screen containing bits of text that were previously underlined in your document. The word or phrase in question will be in a different color than the rest of the text. At this point, you will see below a list of alternatives that Microsoft Word has found as a possible replacement. Upon finding a substitute that suits the text, you will simply click the substitute word or phrase in the bottom box until it becomes highlighted and click Change, and it will replace the incorrect text with the selected option. You may also click the Change All button, and it will not only replace this occurrence with the selection option, but will also change the same occurrences found in the rest of the document and replace those as well. I will caution you that Microsoft Word, like any program, is not perfect and may find errors in the text that in fact does not have any. In this case, you can simply click the Ignore Once button and it will ignore this occurrence of the word and move on to the next error for you to view. You may also click Ignore All, and Microsoft Word will ignore the single occurrence as well as any future occurrences of the error within the document. Also, if the word in question is a real word that happens to not be labeled in the dictionary, such as a place or name, you may click the Add to Dictionary button and it will add it. In this case, Microsoft Word will then recognize and allow the word in any other documents you may make. The next tool we'll be looking at in Word is the Research tool. So we can close the spelling and grammar box and we will go back over the proofing group and click the icon labeled Research. A research box should pop up on the right side of the screen. And you will see here a box where you can enter in the word which you would like to search. For this example, we will use the word office. Directly below this box, there is a tab which you can then pull down and will provide you with a variety of options. From here you can select a dictionary option, which will provide multiple definitions of the word. You can also use the thesaurus, and it will provide you with synonyms and antonyms of the word. Lastly, you can also use the translator option, which will give you the option of what language you are translating from, as well as the language you wish to be translating to. As you can see, all of these options are available from the home screen on Microsoft Word, so they can be easily accessed either way. Lastly, we will look at how to utilize the word count on Microsoft Word. And there are 2 ways to go about doing this. Back in the Proofing Tools group on the left-hand side, you may click the icon labeled Word Count. A small box will appear in the middle of the screen, and it will contain the number of pages, the number of words, characters with and without spacing, the number of paragraphs, and the number of lines in the document. Also, there's another place where you can find word count. You simply go to the bottom of the screen, and on the taskbar at the bottom, it'll show you the number of pages, which page that you're on, as well as the word count for the entire document. I would also like to point out that in order to have quicker access to these tools, you may right-click any word, and you will see a box that opens up with the options to look up a word, find synonyms or antonyms, as well as the translation for the word. And in the case of words spelled incorrectly, it'll give you quick replacements without having to resort to the icons on the side. Thank you for watching how to use proofing tools in Microsoft Word. I hope this helps.